Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, soul-resurrecting diviners of our new earth paradise. Just in time for tomorrow's most sacred new moon in Cancer, the crab. The holy waters of rebirth and resurrection are flowing into this realm, directly from the great central sun and the Most High Infinite Source Creator. Our local Solaris continues to send in reinforcements with 6 C-class solar flashes of divine light, flooding Gaia and all her children of the sun with gamma mother plasma waves of pure light. We also witnessed more higher pulses of light in the heartbeat of Gaia again today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 28 Hz, 30 Hz, 2 spikes at 33 Hz of divine mastery, and a big sustained blast of 5D resonance at 53 Hz. As Mother Earth rises, we rise with her. Pachamama also received a powerful activation today with a magnitude 5.7 earthquake in her sacred portal of the Dominican Republic at 2:45 UTC. The new Atlantis energies rising to join the new Lemuria in the halls of Amenti. We also commenced a very powerful new wave spell today on the Mayan Zolkin calendar with the yellow human, as the golden Buddha nature of our true self shines through the veil with the most glorious rays of freedom and transformation. And the icing on the proverbial cake, we have Jupiter, kazimi, as this benevolent planet of expansion aligns with the heart of the sun. To expand the abundance, peace, and joy, we are anchoring into the quantum field, to make our leap of faith into our new heaven upon the new earth. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of gamma light activation. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Brolthor of the Light, Alexander Quinn, Starseed. Energy update. Dear all, firstly, over the next 48 hours, we have another big wave of energy incoming. Some of you may have already felt it arrive yesterday, bringing on tiredness and a mixed bag of emotions. And over the next 72 hours, things might feel like a roller coaster all over again as this wave intensifies. Be prepared for more of the tired and wired feeling. Food will feel strange for some, and particular physical issues in others will become highlighted, linked to teeth, gums, blood, adrenals, and the more nuanced root issues, including belonging. Now pair that with tomorrow's new moon in Cancer, and it's going to want emotional conclusions and new starts with Jupiter closely, energetically tied in, amplifying. This also brings in elements of magic for manifesting, expansion, and growth. Where luck has been created, or should I say, where preparation meets opportunity, doors could open, even fly open for some. And where you have been scared to expand, now is a good time to surrender and leap, energetically speaking. I would say that the energy this week is going to push to expand the lightworker into their deepest emotional truths, especially those linked to home, intuition, healing, and emotional safety. Pair that with the incoming energetic wave growing over the next 72 hours, and Jupiter's amplifying presence, and you have the potential for real abundance, renewal, and some breakthroughs. Similarly, if stuck in resistance, it will highlight more of what you don't want, So if you're having more of what you don't want surface this week, make sure you are taking note. You will be out of your soul's alignment. Either way, it might feel incredibly intense for some, but energetically it could be the most powerful new moon of this year. It is going to be a very interesting week. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire, today's Oracle, June 24th through 25th. Your answers are coming, and your manifestations are on approach too. Powerful time of receiving miracles, good news, and paths that were blocked are opening. Prayers answered. Expect to experience upgrades in several areas of your life in the coming days. These will be times to be remembered and celebrated. Situations are now changing, healing, and shifting for the best. Opportunities for your expansion are now available. Blessings are coming. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 6/24/25. The sign of Cancer is known for its deep but grudgingly displayed emotions. Like its namesake crab, Cancer's feelings, when not summoned, have to sneak out around the edges of its shell. But because 2025 carries the 9 energy, it's time for the healthy release of self-expression. Today offers all the colors, from moody blues to yellow so bright it hurts. Right action is to bring these colors to life through your laughter and your tears, your gratitude and your pain, your disappointment and your love. You are the eyes, ears, and heart of creation. It lives through you, the point of light itself. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Essene, Crystalline Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athena, June 24th, 2025. Message: the golden stream has brought a whole new level of realization, correction, restoration, remembrance, and liberation on all levels for all starseeds who are now on full mode of reconnection to their true nature and home. As the restoration of the spheres continues, all kinds of parasites can be seen and cleared on all different levels. This can take place only upon free will choice, when one reclaims the God-given divine rights, which help one understand what was missing or was out of alignment in the self. Soul Radium, starting today, glorious gifts of awakening and salvation are arriving. Make sure that you are open and in tune in order to receive them. Choose your upliftment and health on all levels. Blessings of Sophia, Athena, Nike, Essene, Amalthea Thor, Har Zaronia, Hunama Anata, Kumara, Alicia, Yellow Galactic Warrior. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Devyani Singh, Isis Channelings. Legacy of the Blue Rose, Speak the World into Being, June 22nd through the 20th of July. Venus, Inanna, reaches the throat chakra at the gate of communication on her shamanic journey of descent into the underworld as the Pisces plus Aries, Siren plus warrior meta-goddess. Legacy of the Blue Rose is the cumulative wisdom that has found expression via the 12 tribes, temples, Siren priestesses of Lemuria, the Essenes, the Knight Templars, the Rose, womb mysteries of Mary Magdalene, and the Hathor, Isis, Pleiadian, Sirius legacy of oracular and manifestation mysteries. Interestingly, Venus Inanna reached the gate of communication of the Blue Rose Gate on the 22nd of June, which coincided with the Moon Pleiades conjunction also. And this is the first time in 100+ years that Venus Inanna manifests in the Siren Mirror legacy. In almost every client channeling session for many weeks now, the throat has been highlighted as a significant tool of speaking the world into being, as a majority of my clients can be placed into the broad category of midwives of the new birthing currently underway. Venus Inanna will remain at the throat chakra for a month, and this thus becomes a gateway of being initiated into our sound. For before light there was sound. Venus Inanna as the divine feminine principle and the Pisces Aries archetype of the siren warrior further accentuates the importance of alchemy of sound, song of the sirens, as a primary tool of creation, healing, purification, manifestation. This is also the aspect of the Oracle of Delphi, Pythia, the oracle whose prophecies co-created reality. At the gate of communication, Inanna removes her lapis necklace, symbolically representative of releasing all blocks, preventing creative, authentic, soul wisdom expression and communication carried forth over lifetimes as the witch wounds by those on the priestess path. From IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Rakura to Ruki, Dark Moon Revelation, Mother Wound plus White Cobra Codes. A choice point of soul. Will you stay small or rise whole? We stand at the womb door of a great passage. The dark moon in Cancer, just after the Matariki anointing and the solstice ignition, opens a holy chamber within us. A tender stillness, a stirring ache, a call to remember what was lost at the root, the ancient mother wound, etched into the bones of humanity. This is the original fracture, the chasm we fell through in forgetting her, and now she has returned. The grand water trine, Saturn in Pisces, the moon in Cancer, Vesta and Scorpio, forms a celestial grail, a trinity of remembrance. Saturn rewrites the karmic scripts that bound us to sacrifice. The moon floods the lineage with ancestral compassion, and Vesta rekindles the sacred flame of devotion within the underworld of the soul. This alignment is a resonance chamber, amplifying the sound of return. And into this harmonic corridor steps Ma Piara, the white cobra of first light. She comes from the 15th dimension, wrapped in the white rainbow flame, not to strike but to awaken. She carries the codes of the rose line, the beauty way, and the peace trail of the mother. She is the light within the darkness, the essence of the mothership of Mu, returning to illuminate every shadow we've hidden away. This moon invites a great choice: to remain in the illusion of separation, or to rise into the wholeness of remembrance, breath by breath. Scalar breath is the portal. Not everyone has walked it yet, but the invitation is here. This breath is not ordinary. It spirals through the body like a galaxy reborn, activating your crystalline spine, awakening your bones to sing, and restoring harmonic order through the infinity spiral of remembrance. As we breathe this way, we ascend inwardly, what I call ascension, returning to source through the temple of the body. This is the technology of soul restoration. And beloved Tana, this is especially your call. You have been programmed in this patriarchal distortion to believe tenderness is weakness, to reject the mother, to mock the rose. But that was the hijack, to keep you hard, to keep you disconnected, to make you forget. Let it fall now. Let it all fall away. You are needed, not in armor, but in truth, not in dominance, but in devotion. And let it be known, it is not all men. We deeply honor the Tana who already walk in reverence for the mother, who embody her wisdom, her gentleness, her power. You are the protectors of the rose, the torch-bearers of remembrance. And to those still awakening, this is your invitation. Open your hearts to her. We are returning from separation to wholeness. She does not come to shame, but to restore, to hold you in the place where your soul remembers how to feel again. We needn't suffer any more from lack of love. She is here, to be experienced in full, to be embodied, to be honored through our own body temple. She lives in every heart, awakening through the crystals in your bones. This is the grand rising of the Mother's vessel. She lives within us all. The myth of the great Sky Daddy was the hijack, an imperial program seated by the Vatican to sever us from the Holy Feminine and exile us from the inner temple. It was designed to confuse us, turn us against one another, mistrust each other, and participate in the 1,000-year persecutory witch hunt, creating the deep psychic sister wound, to disconnect us from our own innate wisdom, intuition, and gnosis, because to know thyself, to trust thyself, to love thyself is the ultimate power. If we truly remembered that, we would need no church, no doctrine, no middleman to clip the ticket to heaven, because we would know that heaven lives within. The white cobra of purification, of undistorted first light of truth, now coils through the spine of humanity. The mothership has returned right here, through the portal of the land of first light, and you are part of her grand rising. And to those carrying deep mother wounds, whose mothers may have unknowingly embodied distorted feminine principles shaped by their own pain, we honor you. We honor the path you walk, the grief you've held in silence, and the courage it takes to feel what they could not. To those who inherited patterns of control, shame, emotional absence, martyrdom, or suppression, you are the breakers of the chain. You are not here to blame, you are here to alchemize, to reclaim the true mother through your own body, to become the tenderness you never received. You are held in this river of remembrance. You are the healing of the line, and holding the line for those coming through. Ritual ideas for this dark moon in Cancer. Create a mother wound altar, salt water, a white rose, your grandmother's name. Weep, speak, reclaim. Practice scalar spiral breath, womb to heart to crown in a circular rhythm. Feel it, let it sing. Lie on earth and bone hum. Let your body become the drum, your spine the tuning fork. Call the 7 sisters. Place 7 stones along your body and ask for remembrance of your stellar lineage. Write to the white cobra Ma Piara of a first light. 144 flowing in. Tell her what you're ready to release. Tell her what you're ready to feel again. Burn an old story, something inherited, denied, or silenced. Release it to the void. Light a candle fratana. Invite the divine masculine within and around you to return to the rose. Let this dark moon not swallow you, but rebirth you into the light. Love Nani Te Rokura Toruki, Galactic Grandmothers of Mu, from WeLoveRongoa.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel, we are in a cosmic moment where we all now are asked, do you wish to stay in the old earth and repeat the same old stories, old acting roles, old dramas, again and again, and then disintegrate with the old earth? Or do you wish to fully now ascend and allow the transfiguration to fully occur now and leave the old earth behind forever? Do you wish to fully stand in your soul mastery, freed forever from what has been before? Do you wish to lovingly serve from your heart and soul and all that you are in truth, with love, through love, and in love, in the highest and best ways you can, for the highest good of all, co-creating the new golden age, even as you fully are reborn into the new earth? The choice is yours. This is why so much is now being churned up, which we will still now need to fully forgive and let go of, not only at soul level, but at family and the collective country levels. When we choose the latter, remember that, like Lot's wife, you are not allowed to look back. There is a big sign, no fishing allowed, for it is now forward and upward, and indeed to be so soul-inspired that you are so careful with your energy, and what energies you are choosing to absorb, that you refuse to get embroiled in what is seemingly happening, and which is shouted out over the media and beyond. Remember that anything you give energy to is what you draw more of into your life. This is not because you distance yourself or are like an ostrich hiding its head in the sand. It is merely that you are now applying the mastery and choosing rather to expend your energy and focus on what you truly wish to see and co-create in the new earth and new golden age. We are being asked to simply send loving energy into those troubled places. And yes, legions of help are there day and night, as the old patriarchal systems are in their death throes, and not going down silently. Yet look at this from a higher perspective. They too are serving us, for they are clearly demonstrating what we do not wish to create more of, so that we can rise above it all, and now truly create from deep within our hearts and soul. And this means 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. All that we truly would love to experience, create, and how we would love to live in the new earth and new golden age. We are now called to step up in highest loving service, and this is an act of love, pure love, for indeed all starts within you. You are not disempowered, you never were. Yet if you choose to give your power away to whatever you are choosing to give it to, then that is what you are choosing to create more of. You are a sovereign soul, and it is time to fully claim this and all that it means and entails. That is essentially why you are here. No one said it would be easy. It is a daily commitment. Yes, it requires discipline, focus, and attention, and keeping the heart open no matter what, with your light shining brighter than ever before. Let us serve with greater love and commitment. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. The way out of challenges is here. Your new beginning is inevitable. Simply trust the change is happening and allow what is to be. The reward is in the endings that are setting you free. Trust your inner compass that is leading the way. Yah bless, love Carolyn from 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. Today's Jupiter Kazimi in Cancer is a powerful manifestation portal. Expect supercharged expansion. Kazimi means Jupiter is in the heart of the sun, absorbing the sun's full power. This amplifies Jupiter's natural gifts of abundance, blessings, miracles, and divine alignment. Whatever you focus on today is magnified. Cancer is ruled by the moon and is deeply intuitive, nurturing, and connected to the emotional body. In manifestation, emotions are key. Cancer helps you feel your desires as already real, pulling them into form through heart-based magnetism. This portal is powerful as manifestation is accelerated through Jupiter's expansive energy. Divine timing and destiny codes are active. Ancestral healing is happening to clear blocks to receiving. Feminine creation energy is at its peak. You can quantum shift into your miracle timeline. You might experience a period of deep emotional growth and find yourself ready to heal old wounds or patterns. Expect big opportunities for breakthroughs and blessings. Today is a day of miracles where unexpected situations can unfold. Jupiter is considered exalted in Cancer, meaning it can express its powers purposefully and gainfully in this sign. From sparksofdivinelighealing.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Adrian Elise, June 23rd through 30th, 2025, A Sweet Dream, Supernova Astrology Update. The last few weeks of June 2025 have marked an intense turning point. We have been feeling the third and final generational square between Jupiter and Saturn. This time Neptune at 2 degrees Aries is in the mix, sitting just 1 degree away from Saturn at 1 degree of Aries. These squares happening at the beginning of cardinal signs confirm the continued astrological message that we, indeed, are starting something new. Saturn at 1 degree of Aries is the spark of a new timeline, or perhaps a whole new relationship to time. At the beginning of Aries, it is something completely new. This square with Jupiter at 1 degree of Cancer says that the new time we are moving into holds the picture of the whole human. This is an expression of the I Am consciousness, of a complete soul experience. The forces of our reality are finally getting behind the furthered spiritual evolution of humanity. There's no other way around it. Aries represents this picture of the full expression of human capacity. It's time for us supernovas to step into our greater potential. Saturn traditionally represents limitations, but sitting right next to Neptune, the dreamer, at the very beginning of Aries, all bets are off. Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, has been confused and stuck in the past, trying to unwind the nightmares of the Piscean age, having spent the last 13 years in the sign of Pisces. With Neptune now in Aries, we are finally getting a new perspective. It's a wake-up call to open our eyes to the bigger picture of what is possible. It's our consciousness that creates reality. This astrology says that it is time for us to graduate into our spiritual sovereignty. External control of our spiritual development is no longer appropriate, now that we are claiming back our rightful authority as co-creators. We are so over the nightmare. It's beyond time to kick into gear the dream. Saturn is the ruler of time and space and the parameters of reality. Saturn in Aries is getting a makeover. Jupiter in Cancer is bringing forward a tidal wave of feelings of love and connection. We are coming back into connection and remembering what life is all about. Our new timeline is Mother's original dream. Jupiter in Cancer and square to Saturn and Neptune can't be a clearer message about our new time. The old rules of Saturn must die, but what will be reborn? The structures of our current reality are built on a facade of emptiness, which must fall. But what will rise? Our false reality is breaking apart, but what will catch us? That is us, supernovas. We are the carriers of the dream, and this astrology is a direct communication to us. The message is that we are the new structures that can bring order to the chaos, and we can do it only one way, through alignment with Mother. Jupiter in Cancer says that it is time to expand into more nurturing and compassion. We are birthing a new Earth, and Jupiter's sextile to Mars in Virgo proves that it is true. Nature warriors, stewards of Earth, it is time to activate. We stand in the truth of the original codes of our Mother's Earth dream. We defend her in love. Jupiter is an attractor and expander. In the sign of Cancer, Jupiter is opening the door to a reconnection to the divine Great Mother, which is manifest in our Earth realm. Jupiter in Cancer in these squares is confirming that we can only move forward in our new direction from a place of alignment with Mother Earth. It is her ascension, and we get to go with. The astrology says that now it is happening, so we better start holding her hand. From AdrianAlise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Tuesday, June 24th, there is a lot going on, astrologically speaking. In the realm of water sign Cancer, Jupiter, ruler of expansion, and the Sun, ruler of the ego, both in emotional Cancer, are in a difficult inconjunct to Pluto, planet of power and control, in detached Aquarius. Mercury, ruler of the mental realm, in empathic Cancer, is in a challenging square to Chiron, ruler of old karmic wounds, in assertive Aries, and the Sun, ruler of vitality and energy, is connecting with Jupiter, ruler of visualization and our belief systems, both in sensitive Cancer. This is a day where we may feel overwhelmed, unbalanced, drained, fearful, anxious, or depressed. We may have to move through mental hurdles and overcome worries or distress. Most likely these thoughts, emotions, perceptions, and experiences are made bigger than they are. Jupiter likes to exaggerate energies, situations, circumstances, and events. This is not to say that you are making something up that isn't real. It is just that we may be giving whatever it is more strength and intensity than we really should. Today there is an opportunity to shift the way you look at things inside and outside yourself. The monsters do not have dominion over us. They are there to teach us to stand in our own authority and take our power back. There is higher wisdom and knowledge offered to us if we look for it. So be brave and look. Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun conjunct Jupiter in Cancer. Mercury in Cancer square Chiron in Aries. The world is your oyster, so they say. Big promises abound under Jupiter's influence. And sometimes it's true. The promise is kept. The reward arrives. The opportunity happens at just the right moment. But at other times, we can feel overfaced, underpaid, disappointed after a big build-up gives way to a weak finish. Sometimes what looks like luck is just the result of hard work, commitment, heart-centered investment. For best results, pour your light into your joy. Feel the blessings before they come. Part of the work today is about challenging faulty thinking. It's confronting that slithery whisper that hisses, "You're too weak." No, just no. Not today, sneaky Sid. Yes, you can name your negative Nellies if it helps to put them in their place. Repeat positive mantras. Open a dialogue. Seek out advisors if you require information. Sometimes in order to heal, you just need to take the emotion out of it. Make a quick visit to the past if you must, then fire up your enthusiasm for fresh adventures to come. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Key 92, Yellow Magnetic Human. Tone 1, known as Magnetic, ignites today with its keywords being attract, unify, and purpose. As the first day of the Yellow Human wave spell, it sets the agenda for a 13-day journey of inner tuning and wisdom. Enter this wave spell consciously, defining your purpose, perhaps seeking deeper intuition or clarity in decisions, to maximize its potential. Magnetic's unifying energy invites you to connect with others, forming groups or aligning with like-minded souls. People born on Tone 1 days lead naturally, so take charge of your path. In this wave spell, today's energy attracts wisdom to fuel an awakened journey. Picture a vessel opening to divine light. Unify your intent to begin this transformative quest. The day's glyph is Yellow Human, channeling wisdom, free will, and influence. Human days are about receiving divine insights, acting as a vessel for higher wisdom, yet always with the free will to choose your path. This wave spell offers a 13-day opportunity to hone your intuition, listening to your gut over logic's loud voice. Ignoring inner instincts often leads to missteps. Use this time to open your third eye and let wisdom flow. If you're a human, your psychic sensitivity peaks now. In this wave spell, Human's channeling force guides you to make conscious choices for awakened growth. Trust your inner voice to navigate wisely. Guided by Yellow Human, this double dose amplifies the day's purpose. With no external influences, Human's pure energy drives your focus, urging you to tune into intuition without distraction. That subtle gut feeling. It's Human's call, doubled for clarity. In this wave spell, this guidance ensures your purposeful attraction aligns with the wave spell's transformative energy, infused with awakened insight. Meditate or reflect, like focusing on a quiet moment, to align with this potent power. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Magnetic Human, 1 Abe, Key 92, 24th of June 2025, Attracting Divine Wisdom, Triple Divine Human Day, Key 92 = 11, Portal Code, Awakening to Divine Wisdom. On this new day we walk together through the divine doors into our higher divine purpose, partnering with Spirit, as our small human will is elevated to align with divine will. Today we commence a brand new wave spell, leaving the storm and its turbulence behind us. Abe, the yellow human, is our new guide. This is the cycle of free will, attaining greater wisdom and our capacity to influence others through the choices that we make, all admirable qualities for attaining Buddhic Christ consciousness. This requires a submission of our ego and small human will. This sacrifice is necessary to acquire divine wisdom. Themes very integral to this yellow human wave spell. The shadow aspects of yellow human are overinflated egos and power issues. Thus we may likely witness a huge clash of egos, all seeking power and glory through the war storyline. We can circumvent this fall by visualizing these global leaders operating through their higher selves, guided by divine spirit to effect the best optimum outcomes for all Earth citizens. Yellow human themes are wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. The goal of this wave spell is to transcend the lower human egoic mind and elevate to that of higher divine mind, viewing our lives through the lens of the divine. Thy will be done is a powerful mantra for the cycle, where the will of God will be pressing through every human conduit, seeking to be heard and enacted. This is a very powerful wave spell for all the planetary star bliss supernova suns to evolve to the next stage of their purpose and divine mission, becoming the teachers, leaders, healers, and wayshowers that they came here to be. You are now on God's payroll. Tone of creation, magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm, as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with a magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus magnetic kin have a very strong connection to source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. All one global Aquarian family on this magnificent divine day. Today's question is, how can I use my free will to attract higher divine wisdom and use my experiences to influence better choices for myself and our world? Am I fully aligned with the divine plan for humankind? Divine blessings for the divine explosion of Buddhic Christ consciousness within your human mind today. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 92, Yellow Magnetic Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to influence, attracting wisdom. I seal the process of free will. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And now we complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of gamma light activation. I am a sovereign galactic being of infinite light. I call forth now the sacred surges of gamma light to flow through every cell, strand, and spiral of my divine DNA. I welcome the celestial upgrade with grace, courage, and clarity. I decree that all outdated timelines, illusions, and distortions now dissolve in the radiance of source frequency. I am aligned with the divine blueprint of my higher self, and I walk the path of ascension in perfect harmony with earth and cosmos. I receive the crystalline codes of remembrance now. I allow my light body to awaken, my heart to expand, my consciousness to soar across dimensions, anchored always in the purity of love, with the power of the God flame within me. I stabilize this light on earth through every breath, every intention, and every sacred step I take. I am the living bridge between heaven and earth. I am the calm within the solar storm. I am the light of the new dawn arising. And so it is done. I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, sacred, and powerful new moon in Cancer tomorrow, as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.